What's up, YouTube, man? Welcome back to another video. It's your buddy Jay. And today we're gonna be reacting to we're reacting to a true crime story. It's called Husband Kills Wife and Daughter While Having an Affair. So we're gonna see what the fuck his dumb ass did. Yeah, I fuck with the retwist, man. I need a haircut, so I'm trying to hide it. So don't say shit. I'm gonna your ass. So you know. But not for real, man. We get straight into it, man. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what y'all want to see next, man. Cause y'all have not been doing that. Like, what's so hard? Just scroll down, click comment, and type in what you want to see, my nigga. Like, bro, I don't know what to watch. I don't know what y'all want to see. Only way for me to know what y'all want to see is if you let me know, bro. That's it. But you don't do that. So guess what? I'm just gonna do what I've been doing. Just pick a video. Hopefully it be good. Since y'all don't want to say shit. Y'all niggas don't want to help. I do it my damn self. Fuck yeah. Just fucking with you. But now for real, man, we get straight into it, bro.
Zach? Yeah. How you been?
Hi.
I just,
What's going on?
I just dropped my seat.
We're out of
Hey, you try to do that.
business trip this
I tried to
weekend,
fix the back.
and I dropped her off at 2 o'clock this morning. She's 15 weeks pregnant. She wasn't feeling well, and she had a doctor's appointment this morning at 9, and I told her to
Can I
let
hear
me
it?
know if she needed me to take her. She's got two. And she was very distraught over the weekend, wasn't eating normally or drinking, and we kept trying to force it on her because she's pregnant.
Mm-hmm.
Her husband and her supposedly are separating, but she didn't know this. She thought they were just having issues. He disclosed that to me today.
Okay.
Because I called him and I was like, have you talked or heard from Shanann since she left for work this morning? Because I can't get a hold of her.
Shanann's husband, Christopher Watts, seemed to have it all. A beautiful wife who was 15 weeks pregnant with their third child, 2 adorable daughters, and a great job. Shanann, a vibrant and ambitious woman, was active on social media, often sharing glimpses of their life. But as we'll see, things are not always as they appear online, and Chris's family seems to have just disappeared into thin air. Chris arrives at the home after telling Nicole not to get the police involved and allows them inside to see what might have happened.
Scott, how you doing? How's it going? So this is the only vehicle she would have? Only one that she would drive? Okay. Mind if I come in, Chris? You checked upstairs, she's not there. I just want to make sure she's not passed out somewhere. Is she diabetic?
Upon initial entry, the deputy realizes that this is more than just a welfare check. Janann's phone, which she uses for work, was found at the top of the staircase.
Does she work?
Yeah, she works from home.
Oh, from home.
Her wife's one. You know her passcode?
I don't know her passcode.
It used to be 2385, but now it's 6 digits.
The baby's due date.
Immediately, he calls for additional deputies and detectives, as it has now been turned into a missing persons case.
This is on the counter right here.
Okay. So when you guys come home, the front door, the garage door, how do you guys? I usually open the garage door and come in. Okay. Not in the garage, kind of thing. Okay. Is that a ring contact? Oh, that was, no, the doorbell, is that a ring? Yeah, like it, like when you got a visitor, it does, but I don't think the speaker is on where you can hear it, like by. Okay. I guess my question for you is, what did you show everything what you did?
Chris explained to deputies that Shanann had set up a play date for the girls, yet their Ring camera and the neighbor's camera never caught her or the girls exiting the home. Her purse with her medication in it, as well as her wallet, are all still on the counter. As deputies continue their search for clues, they notice that the home is immaculately clean. Not only that, but it strikes the deputies as odd that the master bed is completely stripped.
Mm-hmm.
When I looked at the sheets and the comforters, I don't see anything. It's kind of odd nothing's on the bed, though.
Oh, that wasn't on there?
No, this was on here.
It was on there?
No. He said when he left, she was in bed sleeping. This was locked. You open it up, I was looking here, he said they keep it locked so the kids don't come in here.
Which door is this one?
Both of them. They lock them both so the kids don't get in there and get in the stuff. He said he said he left it unlocked before and they got in with like Vaseline and made a huge mess.
Pay close attention to Chris's body language. Everyone grieves differently, but the lack of urgency, emotion, and nervousness stand out.
You have no idea where she would go.
All the friends that I know.
You contacted them.
Chris's neighbor next door graciously invites the deputy and Chris over to watch his CCTV camera, which shows Chris's driveway. Chris's nervous reaction to watching himself on the TV stands out, even to his neighbor.
Load my stuff up in my coolers, my water jugs, my book bag, my computers, some of the tools that I had in the toolbox. I knew I was going to have to do some pumping into rubbers today. That's why I was out so far.
Is this on continually
Yep.
recording?
Yep. Well,
It's not, is it motion or is it,
event,
okay, so it's motion.
any motion event that happens, but I get cars driving from this street, This is him at 517.
As seen on the neighbor's CCTV footage, at 5:17 a.m., Chris is seen backing into his driveway but pulling past the garage entrance, which is hidden from the camera's view. Notice how Chris is seen putting extra supplies in his truck that his neighbor states he has never seen him do before. He does not make eye contact, and he has no explanation as to why he pulled his truck past the garage, blocking the view of the camera.
And he nervous.
Yeah, that was it.
All right, appreciate your time.
Thanks. Hopefully something comes up, dude.
Nah, he nervous, bro.
Mind if you just want to go talk to him? I'm going to get his info real quick. No.
Back and forth.
Yeah. Like it's obvious, bro.
Everything's just nothing out of the garage.
Right.
It just seems kind of odd to me. Why would people open the garage up and go to the garage?
Regardless of Chris's strange behavior, deputies do their due diligence and issue the missing persons alerts. Deputies scour the neighborhood and hand out missing persons flyers to everyone in the vicinity in hopes that someone may have seen them. Although they got many tips, none were the missing family. Chris takes the advice from officials and does an interview with News Channel 9 to put out to the public, knowing full well that he lied on every question.
Chris, you've got a beautiful family, you know, and it looks like you all love each other very much. What went through your mind the minute kind of you're like something's wrong?
Like I was trying to get home as fast as I can. I was blowing through stoplights. I was blowing through everything, just trying to get home as fast as I can because none of this made sense. Like if she wasn't here, like where did she go? Like once I got here, it was like, all right, who can I call? Who do I know that she could be with right now? If she went to a friend's house, where could she be staying? And we went through everybody. I mean, just everything in my contact list and her friend's contact list, and nothing has come up.
Chris agrees to an interview with the FBI that same day and arrives at the station. At this point, Chris's co-workers have seen the news and let investigators know that he's been cheating on his wife.
Your marriage and infidelity. Okay. Something else. I have never cheated on my wife. Okay. And I fully suspect she has never done that to me. Oh, okay.
Cap.
Like, she's always been a trustworthy person. I've always been a trustworthy person. I fully expect if we ever thought about straying another way, that we would tell each other before it happened. I think that sounds ridiculous.
Thank you
so much for coming out here with me, Christopher. I'm having a wonderful time. You mean a lot to me. And I'm glad that you're having a blast. I am so out of breath.
While
This-
his wife
this
was
is the
gone
thing?
in early July for 6 weeks, Chris had been living a bachelor's life. He started a blossoming relationship with Nicole Kessinger.
And look at him in the back.
Chris downloaded a secret app on his phone to communicate with Nicole, where they exchanged love notes and intimate
Crazy.
photos. According to Nicole, Chris was an emotionally abused husband separating from his wife. However, he failed to mention to Nicole that his wife was newly pregnant. All the while, they spent the July 4th weekend together at a resort in Colorado.
Damn.
During the last week of Shanann's vacation in North Carolina, Chris came to spend the week with them. Chris was distant with Shanann. She could tell that he did not want their new baby. They were in the same room, yet didn't speak 2 words to each other. He showed her no affection, and when she confronted him about it, he made up excuses. Detectives had Shanann's phone and knew exactly what Chris was hiding, and possibly knew now what the motive was, but they still didn't know where his family was.
What do I do to help you walk out of this room and not look like the person who's responsible? You have to trust me that when I tell you that these 2 beautiful girls right here, I did nothing to them, and to my beautiful wife, I did nothing to her. Like, you have to trust me and believe me. Like, I know you don't know me as a person. You've known me for like 2.5 hours, and I don't know what your opinion is, but you have to realize that these 2 beautiful girls right here and my wife, I had nothing to do with the disappearance.
After 4 hours of interrogation, Chris is released but agrees to go to the station the next morning. Chris picks his father up from the airport and heads to the station, where Chris agrees to take a polygraph test.
And the coolest thing about this is right now, there's only 1 person in this room that knows what this is. And in about 5 minutes, there's going to be 2 of us. So that's the coolest part, okay? And then I can go share that with them out there. Okay, do you know where Shanann is now?
No.
Are you lying about the last time you saw Shanann?
No.
How did you feel? Same as all of it?
I think it was the same to everything.
It did not take long for the results to come back. According to the FBI agent, normally anything below a -4 would be considered deceptive or indicate a lie. Chris's score was around a -18 for every question.
Damn.
Chris is brought back in for questioning, but this time, the agents know with certainty he did it. They just had to get him to tell them where his family was. From the evidence on Shanann's phone, agents observed that Chris seemed to be submissive with females. They decide that the female agent should take the lead in confronting Chris about his deception.
18.
So,
Negative
it was
18.
completely clear that you were not honest during the testing, and I think you already know that. You did not pass the polygraph test.
Okay.
Okay, so now we need to talk about what actually happened. And I feel like you're probably ready to do that.
I didn't lie to you on that polygraph, I promise. Chris, I know. Stop. It's time. Just stop for a minute. Take a deep breath.
Just let it go,
I want
bro.
you to take a deep
It's
breath
over
right
with.
now.
It's over with.
There's a reason you feel sick to your stomach. And when people hold stuff inside, it makes you physically ill. And I can just tell on your face, I could tell from the second you walked in that you were wanting to just come clean and just be done with this. And I appreciate that, because you knew sitting down in that chair that you weren't going to pass today, and you knew I was going to find out, because I told you that. And then you continued to stay knowing that you could, at the end, say, you know what, I just need to get this off my chest. Like, I just need to tell you what happened.
I do not know where they are at. If I could have my babies back home right now, I would. I want them back. I want everybody back.
You can tell me the book you read to your daughters, okay? I know you love them. And you're not faking that, are you? It's real, okay? There's a lot of guys...
If you love them, why you kill them?
And I know they're lying, okay? Because they can't answer those questions.
If you love your kids,
But you
why did you kill them?
about something else. So we need to talk about that, okay?
You ain't love them, nigga.
I know.
You ain't love them, nigga.
I'm not proud of it. Like, I didn't think anything like that could happen. accused me of it. I denied it. Like, I had shoes on her, and I feel horrible for it. Like, she was pregnant, and it was, I don't want to, I didn't hurt her.
I just find it hard to hear you talk about just having this emotional, conversation with Shannon, bawling and crying together, and you have not shed one tear in 2 days that you've been here. Not one. And help me understand that, because I don't get it. These are your baby girls, and you have not shed one tear.
Not one,
over
bro.
them not
Nigga
being
don't give a
around.
fuck. Nigga don't give a fuck, bro. He don't give a fuck, bro. He do not care.
Would it be easier if you told him and he told us?
Man, nigga, man, look here.
Chris seems to start realizing that he's not going to be able to lie his way out and asks to talk to his dad. At first, Chris chooses to confess that he got into an argument with Shanann as soon as she got home, and she threatened to not allow him to see his girls.
For capital murder.
He claims
times 3, nigga. You going under the jail cell.
The agents don't buy it, but try to be as
They gonna put
sympathetic
your
as
ass in
possible
one
to
of
coach Chris
them,
into telling them where he buried their bodies.
and one of them little prisons that be in the middle of the ocean and shit. It's over with, bro. You that old, boy. You getting life. You might get the chair, bro. They throwing you the book. You did the whole family. They throwing you the book, boy. It's over with. You ain't get no more fresh air, boy.
You have to get him out of the cold. Okay. They're gone. There's no bringing them back.
Where are they?
Not that first location I went to that day.
Where at?
That's everything I do.
Where at? What location?
The FBI has the locations of where he went that day, and he tells them that they're located at the first oil site he went to. Chris's father leaves to get Chris a lawyer, and the FBI leaves immediately to locate the bodies. A drone is deployed over the site to take video as well as photos. An aerial photo of the site is shown to Chris to mark where the bodies are.
That looks like, can you do me a huge favor and just write your name on the bottom? Just so I know that we didn't make those marks. I'm just gonna write the date on it, okay?
Chris marks and signs where he left them. A bedsheet can be seen in the video, as well as some freshly disturbed dirt, where he buried Shanann and their unborn child, in a shallow grave a few yards away. Possibly the horrific news to grasp was the fact that he deliberately put his 2 daughters in the oil vats to disguise the scent. The only opening is an 8-inch hole at the top of these vats that he would have had to carry their bodies up the stairs and forcefully shove them through. Chris was immediately arrested and charged with the murder of Shanann, Cece, and Bella.
Net for me. I'm gonna have you face
Bro!
it. Just face it. Lift up your hands.
Nah, that's crazy though, bro. Your own kids. Your own goddamn kids. Man. So that's why people don't deserve kids, bro.
Nicole Kessinger, the woman he was cheating on his wife with, was also questioned to rule out any involvement she may have had in the murders. It is believed that Nicole had no knowledge of what Chris was planning on doing to his family. Nicole voluntarily allows the FBI to get whatever they need off of her phone and explains her relationship with Chris. According to Nicole, Chris never told her that his wife was pregnant and made it seem like he was separated from Shanann the whole time. Chris had contacted Nicole when his family turned up missing and downplayed it, stating that he thought Shanann was just mad and would calm down and come back eventually. Nicole was never charged with anything related to the murders. Chris accepted a plea deal in lieu of the death penalty and was found guilty of the murders of his family. The death penalty was not put forward by the DA on the request of Shanann's family. They were supportive of his decision to accept the plea deal. He was sentenced to 5 life sentences, 3 consecutive and 2 concurrent, without the possibility of parole. At Dodge Correctional Facility in Wisconsin, Chris was interviewed one more time by the FBI and exchanged letters with an author, allegedly to describe what really happened. He admitted to planning the murders before Shanann got home. He had intercourse with Shanann to get her to let her guard down. He attempted to strangle both girls in their beds and then successfully strangled Shanann to death. The girls somehow were still alive and came into the room. Chris described being so enraged at Shanann that he didn't care he was hurting his girls. He wrapped Shanann's body in garbage bags and a sheet, loaded her on the floorboard of his truck, and put the girls in the back seat. They sat in the back to comfort each other as their mother's lifeless body lay beneath their feet. He then suffocated each of them and disposed of their bodies. It is incomprehensible the evil which was carried out that day. Our hearts go out to Shanann's family for their loss. Their lives were cut too short too soon, but justice has been served.
My daddy is a hero. He helped me grow up strong. He helped me snuggle.
Bro, that, bruh.
He reads me books. He ties my shoes. You're a hero. Blue and blue. My daddy is.
Bro. Nah, he's a menace, bro. He's a YN for real. He, like, nah, he's, what? Man. That's insane, bro. That's insane. That's gonna be it for this video, man. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. Let me know y'all want to see next, bro. That shit crazy. I'll see y'all in the next one, bro. Peace.